Yo,
so
you played
addicted.
the clean version of Shake That?
Yeah.
Yo.
Brutal. Brutal.
I picked
it
the
was
wrong
the
one.
verse was half off.
I'm crazy, 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 crazy.
I'm so sick. I forgot. Fuck you.
Yo, that was nuts.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
All right, here we go. Another week. Haven't been this excited in a while because this is going to be very different. First of all, it's Monday, but also we're not going to the Jersey Shore. We're not going to Philadelphia. We're going to Ocean City, Maryland, to Fager's Island, and Monday nights is their #1 night, apparently. And tonight, Nick Spinelli's playing, so I'm hyped, gonna support the bro. Hyped to see a new market, hyped to see a new city, hyped to see new people. It's 4:30 right now. We're in South Jersey, so we gotta get to Ocean City, Maryland. So I'm trying to save my battery as much. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll like throughout the trip.
Look at that thing. God damn. Should I hit it to make sure it's bulletproof? We're just staying here?
Holy fuck. This is where you're staying, bruv?
It doesn't look like there's room for us. That's it? That's it? How many rooms they got? They got 4 rooms? It just looks like a big ass crib.
Can't even see it past the sun. Look at that. Oh, whoa.
Oh, look, there's a dog taking a shit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, you're missing it.
I'm missing it.
You're missing it.
Wait, it's coming.
He shit already. He shit already.
God damn it.
First step after checking in was food. We grabbed pizza at the spot called Johnny's Pizza Pub. I forgot to grab footage. But right after, we dipped early to Fager's to get a feeling for the room before Nick had to start. And the best part so far was that everything was in walking distance. And out of nowhere, Fager's pops out in the distance, and we make our way inside to find... It's a packed house on a Monday. Fager's definitely has something special. And honestly, what stood out the most was how wide the age gap was. Age 21 to like 55. When the band got done, Nick was already set up in the booth right behind where the stage was, where the band was playing. And now, the night's pretty much on his shoulders. So we're a little bit over an hour in. This is a packed room. I guess it's not fully packed. We still got space around behind me. They still have an outdoor space. There's multiple bars here. In another room right now, they have a live band going on. I feel like Nick was kind of forced to start higher energy. You kind of got to go from the jump here. There is no warming up. It's time to go as soon as the set starts. I can't believe the stage was a stage and then it hydraulically went down to now we have a full dance floor. What else? There's 5 hazers here. There's 3 18-inch subs. The sound is nuts. I just spotted another bar, so that means there's 3 bars right here in this dance space, which means there's nothing to do but have a great time. I'm excited to see where the set goes. Curious to see if there's going to be a late rush. But when we got here, there was almost, I would say, 3 different generations of people because they had the cover band since 5:30. And I'm telling you, there was grandmothers, mothers, and daughters all together in one spot having fun. As time goes on, it keeps getting younger. And let's see what it looks like in a couple hours. I'm excited.
I hope you know,
At this point of the night, the room was pretty much packed, and Nick is excelling in something that I'm still working on. He's tiptoeing that line in a pop-leaning room and getting away with playing a good amount of hip-hop throughout his set. And the way he's able to get away with it is because he's really good at getting in and getting out instead of doing something like a 5 hip-hop song set, which could get you in trouble in a room like this where you're really not supposed to play a lot of hip-hop. Back to the club though. It's now midnight, the energy's right, but I'm starting to wonder if Nick is gonna push the energy up even further.
Do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm the shit. I should have a breeze on me. Think you the shit, bitch? You're not even the fuck.
To be able to play Fat Bottom Girls and Think You're the Shit in the same headlining set, that's true open format to me. And I get it. Every venue is gonna have a slightly different format that's gonna attract a different crowd, which means what you can get away with at Fager's Island in Ocean City, Maryland is very different than what you can get away with at a nightclub in Miami or like New York or LA. So I'm wondering, question for the comments, what are some songs that you're using to add variety throughout your set that are not current hits? Some examples for me would be like Tequila by the Champs, Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers, and Again by Fetty Wap. But I'm very, very interested to see what songs you guys are using to add variety to your sets. Back to the club though. We got less than an hour and Nick still has his foot on the gas. If there's one area I think Nick could really use a little bit of work on, it's his closing set. It's the one time of the night where it doesn't feel like he knows where he wants to bring the energy level to. Does he bring it down and kind of create some more sing-along moments, or does he keep the energy high and end on a bang? I'm not really sure if there's a right or wrong answer of what you're supposed to do in the closing set, but I was curious to see how a song like Buy You a Drink or Wrecking Ball, or even Before He Cheats, which he played earlier in the night, how would have that worked later in the night, and would have that created a contrast to his high headlining energy and created a new moment at the end of the night where everybody's drunk and the entire room is singing together. But regardless, what matters the most is that when the lights came on, it still was pretty much a packed room, which means he did his job.
I feel like we're in Florida right now. I feel like we're on vacation.
All right, I don't have my mic up, but post set, how do you feel about that, man? Like we're on a bridge going back to the hotel.
Yeah, dude.
What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts?
Well, this whole area is ridiculous. Super cool area. I feel like with that noise, it's gonna fuck it up. My bad. Keep it all in. Super cool area. Love the place. I thought everything was really, really cool. You know, I didn't have the greatest set of my whole life, in my opinion. I was throwing darts a little bit. Had to kind of figure them out. A couple things didn't work that I thought would work. A couple of things worked that I didn't think would work. And that's what happens when you play a brand new place. And that's it. You know what I mean? But I figured it out. I kept it pushing. I thought it was a good night.
You texted me at some point and you said you were struggling. And at my point,
Yeah, my other text didn't go through. I was like, I forget what the fuck I said. I was like, I'm fucking struggling right now. I was like, I don't know why certain songs aren't fucking hitting. That was my first song. I was like, and then I texted you. But that was my first text. What songs did you notice
that weren't hitting?
What the fuck was it? And you know what it was though? At the end of the day, I gotta look back at my history. I forget now. You know what it was at the end of the day though? I played some things too early. Now I know like the flow of crowd there. It's a different flow of crowd. Like that was the biggest thing I noticed up front. Like
I was very surprised when you played No Hands at like I think it was like 11:30.
Because at that point, why'd I do that then?
I thought, and you didn't go to the bathroom.
It's really because, and I didn't go to the bathroom. It was too early. That's usually my bathroom, and I didn't. And like, so you know, I played it out of place too. Like, I usually play that 12:31 because that's when like I go to the bathroom, and then and then I'm getting into hip hop. Part of me wanted to try out hip hop, and that was like the best bet at that moment because I know I can't play. Like, there's certain things you can't go crazy like Ratchet there or whatever. You know what I mean? Like for too long anyway.
But
especially as my first hip hop song, so like I don't know, like I didn't know what to play there. The some of the EDM and pop wasn't hitting at that moment, and I'm like, fuck, like at least hitting the way I wanted it to. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me just jump to instead of. Sometimes when I do around the horn and I go to like, go from 130 BPM to like 70, sometimes like I'll use like rock and shit, you know what I mean? But in that moment, I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm not trying to do rock. If the pop's not working right now, the way I want it to, then like, I feel like, the rock is going to be pushing it too. The best way to do it right now is just to go hip hop. And then the hip hop did work. And then I was like, all right, so I got to play a little bit of hip hop. And then I was like, damn, are they like a hip hop crowd? It's kind of crazy. Some of this pop isn't hitting, but then later on the pop hit crazy, and it's like, like when I first started. Well, go ahead. What's your opinion before I even start? My bad.
I think I had a great set, man. Like I thought I could watch when you're like overthinking certain things, like when you decided like because you played like a string of hip hop songs like right around like 12:30ish. I'm like slightly tipsy, so I can't remember the exact songs.
Yeah.
But I remember you playing like a string of like maybe 4 to 5 hip hop songs, and they were kind of working. And then I felt like you were like, you kind of started thinking like, fuck, like I know I'm not supposed to be doing this right now.
Yeah.
So like, how can I like switch over to like this different vibe without like pissing everybody off? And I can't remember what exact pop song you played. I think it was because you played Mo Bamba.
Oh, Billionaire.
Yeah, it was Billionaire.
That's when I jumped into Billionaire.
Yeah.
Because like when I played Mo Bamba, I was like, oh god, I probably shouldn't be playing this right now. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if I'm I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to play this right now.
When you played Mo Bamba, I
got nervous after I played it. I was like, oh god.
Ooh, wait. Can I ask a very important question that would you take back your first song? Your first song was
I Want You Back by Jackson 5.
I Want You Back, Jackson 5. Would you take that back?
No.
That was okay.
That's what I wanted to do. I believe in that decision. It had a little reaction. Some people say, "Oh, One thing that happened though, I feel like the music wasn't loud enough up front because the dude came up and was like, "You need to turn it up."
Yeah.
Like some random guest came up and was like, "Hey man, I'm here all the time. Like, can you like turn it up?" I was like,
And you generally had no control. Like I seen you put up the gain on the master
Yeah,
as well.
there's
and
nothing I could do.
Nothing happened, right?
Well, what happened? I forget who it was. I just saw my peripherals, but somebody ended up coming up in like 30 minutes and turned me way the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I'm good. And I realized, okay, so I was at half on their little digital thing. He turned me up to like 80%. So he turned me up 30% over that. And then after that, I feel like I was loud enough. So that first like 30 minutes, I kind of was low. Like people, like you couldn't really hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then especially like, so like, you know, I don't take back what I did, but like it was a little difficult because I wasn't loud enough at first. And then they turned me up and then, all right, now I'm ripping. You know what I mean? So that was the first thing that happened. And then beyond that, so I wasn't really loud enough up front. But it's fine. So I'm playing whatever, and it's a switch. Everyone's kind of, it's weird. People are standing around, people are grabbing drinks, pissing, everything else because like they're switching, they're getting ready to bring down the stage. Like they're taking an entire band set up out of the middle of the room. It's a huge fucking thing, right? So you got all that stuff. So I'm kind of just playing random stuff, trying to feel them out. And then I started getting like cougars coming up to me, like older ladies coming up to me,
They were coming
like,
on your
hey,
left
why don't you play some Biggie. Yo, play some, blah, 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 like kind of like insinuating I'm playing too new because I started getting into like some like, early 2010s pop, late 2000s pop, things like that. Because I thought that would like work for everybody, you know what I mean? But like I'm not playing bangers, I'm playing like, other shit. I play like Jason Derulo and shit like that. And then, so I'm like, all right. So then I fucking do a quick round the world and I get to, what the fuck did I play? I played something and then into Biggie. Oh yeah, I went into I played something and then I played Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Yeah.
And then I played Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop, just like the chorus real quick. And then I dropped into Biggie. And then I got a pop. And they're like, oh shit. I was like, all right, cool. So then I played some like 90s shit and I kind of like kept it like kind of older for a little bit. And then I just started getting into wedding shit. And then I was grooving. I was like, all right, cool. This is kind of working. I just got to do this like wedding shit because it's still kind of older, whatever. And then like, I don't know. I was trying to like figure out when to like really go to other shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, when's it getting younger? And it was kind of like not. And then it started to. And I don't know. So I was like, that was kind of weird. I was like trying to figure out where to. So like, there's a couple times where there was like a time where like I was like, fuck, I gotta pick 2 more songs real quick. It's not time yet. I'm not ready. Like, you know what I mean? So then I'm trying to find 2 songs real quick.
Yeah.
So that was a little like, and that rattles you, you know what I mean? So like, it's not like you're not going to plan now. You're like, fuck, 2 more songs. I just feel like the room's not ready. And then I just do it too quick, 2 songs. I'm like, all right, they're ready. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna start hammering. All right, we'll start hammering some other shit. You know what I mean? And then I got into it and then it started to work. I was like, all right, good. And then something didn't work. I was like, maybe I'm in this too long. I gotta play hip hop. Oh, what do I play hip hop? Fuck, no hands. Fuck, I don't even gotta pee. God damn it, no hands. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go new hands. I'm gonna do like my sets after that. So, no hands. I went into like, I think Pony, and then I went into some other hip hop, like whatever. I did a couple hip hop songs, and I went into some rock or some shit. Like, I don't know. I did that, and all right, I had them. All right, I'm good. Rolling. It's like, all right, where do I go now? Like, you know what I mean? That was like kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's where I was kind of in my head a little bit, and then I don't know, and then I just got comfy, and then I was like, all right, I kind of understand what these fucking people like. I realized that they're all townies from Maryland. It's not like a lot of, you know what I mean? Certain songs I played didn't pop. It means like, okay, you guys aren't from Jersey or New York.
Yeah.
Nick, you're in Maryland.
Yeah.
Why would you play that, Nick? It's Monday.
Yeah.
It's Monday. These are townies. This is industry night. What are you doing, Nick? You know what I mean? So I had to fucking learn the hard way. I played "Show Me Love," and they were just like, "Oh, we heard this song once."
We heard this song before. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was the weakest response I've ever seen for "Show Me Love."
Oh, dude, we're too south, man. You can't do that. I don't do it. I don't play "Show Me Love" at a South Jersey wedding, let alone fucking I'm down in Maryland. That was my biggest mistake of the night. That pissed me right the fuck off when that happened. I was just like, I pissed me off because like I played it and I saw a reaction. I was like, oh fucking duh, Nick. Fucking duh, dude. Really?
Yeah.
Really? You played "Show Me Love"? What the fuck's the matter? I'm pissed off. I'm like, all right, we're waiting for tonight. Good old J-Lo at work. I'll give
J-Lo.
a shit. I don't know. I get the room now, though. I get the room 1,000%. I'd love to do it again. I mean, it's not gonna be till next year, so I hope I remember all this. We're gonna have to. I'm glad we're putting this on record. So if I get booked for this next year, because they book it out the whole summer, you know what I mean? I got my one date, I don't think
Yeah.
I'll be here again like this summer. But
Yeah.
but if they end up booking me next year, which would be great, shouts to Denial and everybody. But like then we'll have this video and I can watch it back and kind of like it'll refresh my memory on everything. So this will be like a year from now.
You know what? I thought you were playing really fast in the beginning,
Yeah.
a little bit. But like, I can't imagine how I would feel if I was excited to play.
That's another thing. I was pumped.
Yeah, it was packed.
It was packed. I was
It was
pumped.
packed, and they were having a great
So I was
time.
fucking ripping, and I could have like just took my time, and I should have. And that's actually one of my own rules. I've said that before. I've said I've said that many times. You gotta your first song of a dance set should always be like 2 fucking verses and 2 choruses. You gotta just let that one thing live. Let them get into a groove.
Yeah.
And I didn't follow that own rule. I was ripping, bop, 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 bop. And then I was like, catch my breath. Like, wait a second. I wasn't even loud enough. I don't think.
Does it feel like really good to play like in a new place where like this like nobody there heard anything you've ever done? So it's like
Yeah.
you had everything accessible.
Yeah. I brought out a lot of sets tonight. A lot of fucking routines. I did the fucking Hasavenia tonight.
The Hasavenia?
The fucking the Lion King Circle of Life.
Oh yeah.
Hasavenia. And later on, the bombs started working and shit. Like all the fucking they're just like reckless edits of random stuff. Like you know what I mean? Started working like that. Like they got drunk at 12:45. Exactly. I'm telling you, bro. At 12:45, I looked up and I'm like, okay. Like I just seen like glassy eyes everywhere. I just seen like motherfuckers just like nobody home. I'm like, yes. I sound great when you're drunk. So I just started fucking ripping some random shit, and they were literally singing whatever. And that was fun. The last hour was a fucking great time.
The higher routine even worse tonight.
Yeah, the higher routine. Yeah, I went to Creed. I fucking played. Pastille by Bum by.
What is it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
I
fucking
should slap, dude, because they were wasted. They didn't know what the fuck I was playing. What else did I play? I played some dumb shit, and they were vibing. I was like, hell yeah, why are you vibing to this? This is crazy. It was fun as hell. I forget what else I fucking played. Yeah. I played My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. It was fun.
Whoa.
Light Guy kills it too, man. They have such a good Light Guy. Oh yeah, he was fucking ripping, bro. Yeah. He was literally looking at my Serato. He's like, oh, he like knows what build-ups look like on the fucking waveform. I'm telling you, he does.
Yeah.
He literally looked. And he was like, up, 8-bar build-up, and then as soon as boom, 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 boom. He would hit the button and just look at me like, like all confident and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking ripped, bro.
That's dope.
He's fucking loading the CO2 gun with confetti, just stuffing confetti in that bitch. He's got it ready. He's looking. He's like, all right, we're 12 bars away from the drop. He's just fucking tapping his fucking foot, ready to go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right on fucking cue every single time. The dude was a goat. Dude was a fucking
It
goat.
was on point. You know what?
Dude, he went crazy, man. I gotta admit.
It
I
was
told him, I was
on
like, you went crazy, bro. You went crazy. I'm not used to. That's just saying. Fager's Island. If you guys are ever in Ocean City, Fager's Island Monday. I mean, any night. Obviously, they're open all weekend, but Monday night.
This is the first time I've ever been out on a Monday. I don't know if this is going to be beatable. It's going to be very hard to beat.
Yeah.
This was a packed fucking club on a Monday.
It's crazy.
3:06 in the morning. We got to be at the ferry at what time?
It leaves at 8:45.